Hey y'all. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all, we gotta stick with it. Excuse me. We gotta stick with it. We got a goal. We are trying to get this book done. Okay. Listen, we almost got a little derailed, but we're right back at it. I am so tired. But I have been doing a lot of work behind the scenes. And so I am just going to make this real short. Y'all know what to do. Get in the chat. Let me know what you're working on. Oh, y'all. This is how it is, though. When you really focus on trying to accomplish something. Sometimes it looks rough. Like I happen to be looking right now, like real rough. But sometimes it's like that, because you're focused, you have a vision, you have a goal, and you have to see it through, And this is not, this is like when you walk into your purpose, like it, that drive, that motivation is there, It's not like you're being forced to do this or anything like that. You're just in it. Did I put that in the chat? Yeah, I put that in the chat. Y'all let me know what you're working on. Get in the chat. Like I said, this is like a accountability group, We hold each other accountable. I'm here just working on my book and whatever you happen to be working on. Let me know in the chat. I'm sending you much productive energy, just praying that you put out the absolute best work of your life, whatever you happen to be creating. Go ahead and like the video while you're here, while you're out, while you're in, whatever the case may be. And y'all, I came across this story. We're gonna watch this story as we work. This is a story about. Let me see what the caption says. Y'all, child. Let me tell y'all about this, honey. It says father rapes daughter and she gives birth to his child. Y'all, I keep telling y'all, there's a lot of daughters out here that are absolutely hurting y'all, and this is a mission and a purpose for me, y'all. So that's why I'm so dedicated. But as you can hear, my voice is just I'm exhausted, I'm tired, but there's just this one thing I want to do before I go to sleep, before I take a nap. Y'all know I just nap, y'all. I don't go to sleep. I just nap, But let's get into this story, and I am going to mute out, as I usually do, and y'all let's listen to this story together as we work.
Are in front of you. You're then sent to your grandmother's house, and over that time, you're beaten, abused, and sodomized by her. From prison, your father was able to send you to your aunt's house until one day you finally meet him for the first time. At 25 years old, you're reunited with your dad after he spent 18 years in prison. He then rapes you while your kids are in the room, and 9 months later, you have his child. Trapping Anonymous.
I went to tug away, but I felt the strength in his hand, and I knew he wasn't playing. And at the same time, he was calling me my mother's name. And I'm like, he got to know this is me. He got to. And once I felt that strength in his hands to where he was forcing me to the position he wanted me in, I asked him, could he use a rubber? Not that I was giving in, but from education of robbery or rape. Give them what they want. Save your life.
What's good? This is Trapping Anonymous. My name is Chris Dowds. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you, everybody who's been supporting, keeping the movement moving, and just keeping us viral, keeping us on them socials, and helping us get these traumas out. But more importantly, to continue just healing in our community. There's so much to learn from these stories. There's so much to learn from our people, and I will go as far to say our family. You know, this is intimate. This is the real deal, and I appreciate everybody that comes out here. You guys really don't know all the work, all the courage, everything that it takes to, let these things go on. So I just ask you to keep supporting, and we'll keep giving you the content that I know that you need. If you know somebody that has a story for us, and please don't hesitate. You can DM me at Chris Styles at Trapping Anonymous, and we'll be sure to get your story out there to the world. Remember that the stories that you hear reflect real life. They're here to entertain, educate, but mostly keep your little homie off the streets. My name is Chris Styles, Trapping Anonymous. Let's get it. How are you?
Doing all right. How you?
Okay. So I start every episode with what's your name and why your story is important.
Well, my name is Yaisa. I believe my story is important to you all based on the fact that you just book by its cover. And who are we to judge? You never know what that person is going through or what they've been through and what they're dealing with. Just never know. Just take some time to read. Go past the cover.
Okay. Take me to the first 24 hours you met your father out of prison. What was that day like?
It was great. Well, and what was crazy, it was anticipated, but it was also nervous. It was a nervous feeling in my stomach as well.
It was a nervous feeling. What did y'all do? Was it like a family gathering? Was it like drinking, smoking? Was it playing? Like what was the event?
It was pretty much trying to get to know each other, because we don't. He hasn't been in my life for a very long time. And it was just trying to get to know each other, but I didn't really want to know. I was just happy to be there. But at the same time, what led me there wasn't good terms, so it was also an escape for me. And I thought I was running to safety.
And what ended up happening?
The worst that you can imagine. He turned out to be who the newspaper said he was, a rapist. And he had no qualms about it being me, his daughter. 15 minutes. Something told me not to have my daughters around him. Too long. No sitting on the laps, no hugging, no granddaughter, grandfather thing. So that situation happened maybe 2 days later, 3 days later. And we had smoked a couple of blunts then, because in a phone call before, I can't wait to come chat with you, you come up to visit and we smoke some blunts, whatever. And at that time I was smoking weed, and that was an icebreaker. But like I said, for him wanting to delve more into why he was gone, I didn't want to know. So it was just general conversation that we were having. I had hung out with cousins because it was a long-awaited visit here to New York. I'm originally from Long Island, hadn't been here in years. And I came in that evening, put my girls to bed in one section of the room, and I slept on the floor, left the bed vacant. And shortly after he came in and went to the bed, and he started encouraging me to get off the floor. Get up here, what you doing on the floor? You got no business sleeping on the floor, get up here. So, hesitantly, I got up and I went to the foot of the bed. He urged me to the top of the bed. That's when the light bulb went off. So, got to the top, and I can feel my body cringing. Just got a natural cringe because I didn't want to be in that position. And shortly after, the hands started roaming, and I went to tug away, but I felt the strength in his hand, and I knew he wasn't playing. And at the same time, he was calling me my mother's name. And I'm like, he got to know this is me. He got to. And once I felt that strength in his hands to where he was forcing me to the position he wanted me in, I asked him could he use a rubber. Not that I was giving in, but from education of robbery or rape, give them what they want, save your life. You have some that'll still take your life, but give them what they want. Sure is a loss.
How old are you at this time?
I'm 46 now, say roughly 25.
Around 25 years old.
Yes.
I mean, I can't even imagine what going on in someone's head for an act so heinous. I mean, your kids are right there. Your kids in the room.
And that's why you can have me, you can't have them.
What happens after?
I get up and I go to the bathroom and I fall on my knees and pray.
Told me you accepted Christ right there. What was that feeling like?
A full circle, because that was the same house that my abuse started and the only abuse I ever experienced.
What do you mean?
I've never been abused by anybody in the streets. Nobody never took nothing from me in the streets, straight like that. Yeah, I've had some deaths, but I've never been beat, robbed, raped in the streets. All my hurt has come from my family.
What was your father's demeanor? What was his attitude like? How did he carry himself?
Afterwards, the next day, I called my cousins to get out the situation just without telling my children what was going on and telling everybody. I called my aunt and I said, can you come get the girls? I want to hang out with my cousin. This particular cousin, my father didn't want me going out, and it seemed like as if I turned into his girlfriend. You're not going nowhere. You can't go with that nigga. And my grandmother came out and told him, you can't tell that girl what to do. She grown. So here he is treating me as this woman. She not knowing that that's the attitude he's taking. She's wondering why her son is treating his daughter like that. Why are you telling your grown child she can't go somewhere?
I did research on your father. The Wyandanch Railroad rapist. 18 years in prison.
The first 18 of my life.
First 18 years of your life, he was in prison. 29 counts of acts of rape. They found 3 women. He had a kink with a switchblade. He would imitate a mark across their necks with this knife. And that's just how he got off. He would follow women from the train station to their car and meet them. He served 18 years and comes home, meets you for the first time, rapes you, then he kills his girlfriend, and now he's serving another 25 years in jail.
That's the first I ever know. This is my first time hearing that. And I'm pissed. But I'm also glad I walked away disease free.
You walked away disease free, but 9 months later, you give birth to a child.
Yes.
Your father's child.
That's what they say.
What are you thinking during this pregnancy that you are carrying your father's child?
I tried everything to get rid of her. Once the bond between me and the guy that I was with was broken, I tried everything. Laxatives, drugs. She just wouldn't go. She wouldn't go.
You told me that there was a point when you were with your dad, you felt sort of the love from father to daughter, and a weird sort of longing still for that connection. I guess how was it to be conflicted with those feelings and the feelings of what he's doing to you?
Who knew what love really was? When that's the only way that you gave, and you got it.
Where's your mother?
Oh, Gigi. I lost her when I was 8.
How?
Her boyfriend killed her.
You want to talk about it?
I think I need to.
You were there.
Always there. Just me and her. I'm an only child. Or so I thought. I think my father has one that I met on social media. I think I have a brother. But my mother's only child.
Take me through that day your mother lost her life.
In a house full of people. Her boyfriend even had company. But I guess I thought it was just another one of their fights. Because you would think as many fights that I had to fight with her, many times we had to walk to the hospital together, go together. I mean, like, so no one came to assist. But that particular night, she was planning to leave. She was planning to escape. And we had our things packed in black trash bags, as if we were going washing. But she was cooking at the same time. And a neighbor asked for something, and they made a deal. And shortly after the fight started, my mother grabbed a knife. He took it from her, stabbed her, and that was the fight that killed her. The night she decided to leave.
Did you see her in those moments?
Of course, because I tried to interfere. But this time, at such a young age, something said, don't interfere, you need to get some help. So I ran upstairs despite them not coming down to help, they allowed me to use the phone. So I did call the police. So I can't remember actually sort of stabbing or I came down, but I know when I came down, I said to him, if she dies, I'll never love you again. So that's the only man I knew to be a father. That's the only man that disciplined me. So, and after he stabbed her, I just grabbed her, drug her into the room between the wall and the bed and waited for the police. I was then picked up by her godmother, taken to go get some rest. Shortly after I was woken up, told my mom was gone.
8-year-old child.
Yeah.
I don't even. People talk about the hand that certain people are dealt, and we just do the best that we can. And then you hear some stories, it's like some people never had a chance. I'm so empathetic toward the situation. Do you still love your father?
I don't think I ever really had any love for him. I think I wanted him to show me some love. After he rescued me, I thought it would be nothing but love from him. Consider that he rescued me from a situation, from jail, when he was doing that time. So that's what left the door open for that man to come into my life.
Because people are going to wonder, why would you bring your children to see your father knowing he has this?
No. No one never really put it out there. The man that killed my mother is the one that said, you know I'm not your father. Your father's been locked up. Sir,